Good morning, Facebook Live. This is Jay Cohen with Brevard Insurance, and we're here for our 10-ish live from BIA. And today I have Wes Dickson from Sycamore Cycles, and this guy right here, what he does best is helping people ride bikes. He's been helping people ride bikes all over for decades. And if you ever ride bikes with him, he will take you to limits you didn't know humanly possible for yourself, which is a good thing. Super excited to have Wes on the show today. This weekend, lots of great things going on in and around our community. Sycamore Blue Ridge Adventures is hosting the 24th annual Sycamore Cycles SWANK, and that's a big deal. It is the first permitted mountain bike race. And Couch Potatoes is Couch Potatoes this weekend too? Or?
Yeah, Couch Potatoes Saturday.
Couch Potatoes Saturday, and relatively new courses.
Yeah. So they moved it to the front of the forest. There was obviously, there's a lot of storm damage over there by the hatchery, but Todd moved it up front last year, and it's been awesome that now the race is up front because it really brings in three of the best descents. You have Avery Creek, you got Bennett Gap, and you got, the new redone Black Mountain Trail. So it's pretty awesome to get all three of those. And then one of my favorites, Sycamore Cove, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Sycamore Cove is a good one. Other community happenings, Pisgah Forest Elementary is having a playground fundraiser. It's going to be Monday night at Oscar Blues. They're raising money for a new playground. The Brevard College cycling team is going to be there. Your daughter, Hannah Dickson, her teammates going to be out
all
there.
The tornadoes.
All the tornadoes are going to be out there. Anybody know what time that is?
Ride with Nico starts at 4:30 for the kids. Live music with Westport Fiasco starts at 5:30. Silent auction and raffle are going from 4:30 to 7:30ish.
All right, so there's a ride with Nico that begins at 4:30. Westport Fiasco begins at 5:30, and then there's a live raffle and stuff. Also, really important, Headwaters Fly Fishing Festival and a fundraiser for the Rosman High School baseball team. Rosman High School baseball team had a lot of flooding up there. You know, they're raising funds to get that field back up. Spring's just around the corner. We're going to get through winter, spring sports. Head up, check out Headwaters social media and stuff like that. Today, you might ask where we are. We're here at the construction site and third location of Sycamore Cycles. I think y'all started downtown and coming back.
Yeah, so we started downtown right across from City Hall. So Brevard City Hall, we were directly across from that. You might know it as Blue Ridge Bakery now. So that was our first store. And then we moved out to Pisgah Forest, obviously where we're at now. And then we opened up another store in Hendersonville. And now this will be our third location back in downtown.
Yeah, and over the last 20 years, cycling has just exploded in and around our area. I mean, all types of cycling. And guys, if you have any questions for Wes, favorite trails, what to wear, what to do, group rides, if you got anything, chime in on Instagram, or his favorite music, favorite hamburger place, whatever, any kind of information any questions you may have for Wes, shoot us a message real quick, and we'll see if we can get some tips and tricks from Mr. Dickson here. But, over the last 20 years, you and I have done a lot of different things. We used to have a company called J&W Events.
Oh, yes.
We put on mountain bike races.
If you want to call it that, yeah.
Yeah. Night train, icicle. Yeah. We did a running race one time.
Oh, yeah. That was fun, yeah. Yeah. That was at Camp Carolina, wasn't it?
Out of Camp Carolina.
Nice. Yeah.
Yep. Early days, all of us, Todd Brandon, a bunch of us, getting cycling events going in Transylvania County was not always easy.
Maybe you had to convince people that cycling was okay and cool, right?
Fair.
Yeah.
Or that it was viable.
Right. That it mattered.
Yeah, that it mattered. Yeah, because we got tons of people, coming. The impact, there's a lot of impact with people coming, VRBOs, people riding, people eating, filling up restaurants and stuff. But not only that, I mean, how many employees do you have now?
We are currently at 41.
41 and counting.
And counting, yeah, because obviously with this lovely new location, we're going to need some folks here too. So yeah, and we're definitely working with current staff to fill some voids here, but also we are going to hire some new folks and scatter them amongst our 3 locations.
Gotcha. What do you see like coming up? What do you see in the future of cycling in Transylvania County? Like, what are some things on the horizon for the cycling community?
The biggest one that I really think is going to have a huge impact is going to be the Ecusta Trail. So the Ecusta Trail is super great. It's going to be a really good thing for our community. So it is Conserving Carolina is kind of leading the charge, and they have taken on the fundraising for that, and we have committed to give some money to that for the next 5 years, and hopefully other companies will follow suit. So we definitely see the benefit of that. So that's going to be the biggest thing. So connecting Brevard to Hendersonville, and also going through Little River, Etowah, Horseshoe, all those smaller communities. It's really huge for those, because I think it's going to have a huge impact on Brevard and Hendersonville, but really the Etowah, Horseshoe, and Little River area is really going to see, I think, the greatest gains.
Yeah, there'll be opportunities for coffee shops, restaurants, hotels, or
anything you can think of that's on. And a great example of that would be the Swamp Rabbit Trail. If you've ever ridden from Travelers Rest to downtown Greenville, it is amazing all the businesses that are actually facing the trail versus facing the road now.
Yeah, Travelers Rest has exploded. I mean, Travelers Rest has exploded. Neighborhoods have been built around it, and it's really cool. I would be excited to ride on that. I've, as our county has grown and more people are here, I would enjoy getting off on the trail and not, be so much on the road. It would be, I feel good about that.
Right, yeah. I mean, with the extra car traffic, because we have more people visiting, whether they're cyclists, hikers, what have you, right? But it is nice to ride a protected trail. Like our Brevard area trail system is great. I rode it last night, and it rained a bunch, so I just rode on the pavement last night, and it was great to be on a protected path and not have to really worry about, cars, and all I have to worry about is hikers and squirrels running out in front of me.
Yeah. That's one thing, as I've traveled and as I've been in other places, Brevard is truly special. We have so many different, we've got DuPont, we've got road biking, we've got Pisgah, we've got the Brevard area trails, we've got Bracken. You go out west, you get some other places, you actually have to drive quite a far distance in a car to get to trailheads and stuff. You have to travel a little bit. We're lucky we can go right from downtown out to the trails. We can go, Pisgah right out, and seems that the Brevard area trails and stuff are just opening up more access. Is there anything in the future coming up, or any of that improving, or
There's always trail maintenance. The teams out there, Pisgah area Sorba, we got the Pisgah Cowboys. They're all always out there doing trail work. I know that I think Chuck, one of our employees, is actually on Bennett Gap Trail this morning, brushing it before we have to race down that Saturday and Sunday. So that should be awesome to have some clear lines. And then also that the Stony Knob connector at the top of Joel Branch Road is a real big ad. That's a really nice connector. They did a great job on connecting more of the forest. So I think we're seeing more and more of those types of connections. Bracken Mountain has Pinnacle Trail, which is relatively new, so it's really nice to have more opportunities to ride. And then we also have Canoga Bike Park fairly close to us. So, we're seeing more opportunities come online, and so it's really been great for the riders, and you can kind of pick and choose and pick where you want to ride and how you want to ride, and there's a lot of opportunities for that.
Tons of diversity. I think there's something going on in Canton too. Another bike park.
So I believe that's called Berm Bike Park, and that's going to be pretty nice. I haven't been out there to check it out, but once again, another add to the Western North Carolina arsenal of things that you can do when you're here.
And, you know, over the years, you've been involved in all things cycling here. Lately, I noticed you've been heavily involved in the college. What's happening on the college cycling scene?
Yeah, so we just got back from Colorado. Actually, I went out there with the first Brevard College cycling coach, Thad Walker, great friend of mine. He came here because the first Brevard College cycling team that won a national championship got inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame. So he was there for that ceremony, and then we both went out to Durango, Colorado, to Purgatory Resort to support the Brevard College cycling team, which they ended up netting quite a few individual national championships, and then they also got third in the team omnium. So all the points are combined, and then that's how it's figured up. It's a really neat format because it's one of the few sports that the boys and girls points are actually combined for an omnium win. So your team is actually consistent of male and female riders. So it's really, really neat to see, and the team camaraderie is amazing, and all the other schools are supportive of each other. It's just super fun to be in that type of atmosphere. So I've been very fortunate. My daughter's been on that team for the last 4 years, and this is her senior year, and it was great to see the last hoorah as far as mountain bike nationals go. Hopefully she doesn't go to another school.
Go get her MBA.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, get her MBA. Speaking of up and coming, I've had the joy the last couple of years being a Nike coach, and Brevard's developing a Nike program. Lots of folks have gotten together, the Arbogast, the DeGarmos, Trip Presnell, Emily Ennis, tons and tons of folks are coming together, and Nike is a really neat program. And
yeah, great youth program. We've had very fortunate that we've had good support from the parents and the coaches, and some folks that just want to be coaches. So like Howie, he's a great coach. He doesn't have any kids in the system, and he just loves coming out and helping out. So, so we have it's 6th grade through senior in high school, and there's different categories. If they want to race, they can come out and practice and just ride with us, and then if they choose to race, the races, it's 5-race series all across North Carolina, and so it's really fun. And it's getting kids on bikes. That's the goal, right? Make it fun, get them out there, teach them some good skills, but then also just make sure they have a good time.
Again, we're about to wrap up this segment of the show. Again, Wes helps people get on bikes. We're going to move into this segment of the show about the upcoming SWANK. We had, hold on a second. What's up, Chad? Really? Oh man, is it serious? Oh man. Okay. All right. Thanks for letting me know. Well, biker Brad, the budding cross country racing guy that was coming to get some tips from you today.
Yeah.
He was just injured on a training ride.
What?
Yes.
He can be okay?
I think he's going to be okay, but he is getting checked out right now, and he's not going to be able to come in. But
brutal.
That's brutal.
Is he gonna be able to race this weekend?
I don't know. That's to be determined.
This was gonna be his coming out party.
This is gonna be the coming out party. He's been prepping a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. But why don't you? I'm gonna take a moment and see what's gonna happen, and I kind of, I might think. I think, hold on a second. What's up, Chad? Oh, Brad Brugeron is on the way. The live sports desk reporting is en route. Okay, all right, got it, thanks. Wes, all right, change of plans.
Okay.
We have our sports reporter coming to interview you about racing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and so I'm gonna go check with him. Why don't you tell us about your new location, and I'm out. Thanks for all
All
you
right,
do for
sweet.
cycling in
Thank
Western
you.
North Carolina.
Sweet. Yeah, so this is Sycamore Cycle's third location. We're in downtown Brevard. You might know it as the old Transylvania Times building. So it's going to be awesome. We're planning to be open sometime in the first part of next year. So we're currently working through the construction phases. We got engineers coming in. We got HVAC, electrical, all that fun stuff. So we're figuring it all out. So yeah, kind of obviously figuring out what we can do and what we can't do in what time frame. All right.
Hey, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, sorry. Hi, how you doing?
Good. Brad, we're going to get started here. We're going to go live from New York in just a second.
All right,
Just
sweet.
act natural. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay, all right.
Be real
You sure?
simple. Yeah, the guy that got hurt, he was
Yeah.
our main interview, so
Yeah.
don't mind. It's okay. You're not a close second, but it's fine. You guys ready? Back here? We got
Ready.
All right. All right, we're going to go live in 3. Wait, can you give me 2? Check. Good. One. Hey, thanks, Kelly and Ryan. We're here in Brevard, North Carolina with Wes Dickson. He is a accomplished, a local hero of sorts. Wes, I want you to tell the folks hi today.
Hello.
Thank you. And so, what we don't know, we were set to interview a very up and coming, budding cross country racer that was looking to kind of take the gold this weekend. But we're here with Wes Dickson, a local hero. He's been a politician here in town, a business owner. But most importantly, kind of a hero, if you will, in the cycling community here in Brevard. Very decorated, an international racer. Give us some of the countries and continents you've been on, Wes.
I've raced in Iceland, Switzerland, Guatemala, Pisgah. I've raced in Pisgah, so yeah.
Great. So
Yeah.
North America. Okay.
Yeah, just North America, Western North Carolina mainly.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and what kind of races do you have coming up? Do you have besides this weekend? We know SWANK will get there, but what are some big things you have going?
I got Pogo World Championships coming up, and then I guess I have this little race called the Cape Epic. It's down in South Africa. Got that coming up. And
Okay.
then this race in Andorra Mountain Bike Classic, I think it's called. It's a 4-day stage race there, so
Wow.
that should be pretty fun.
Wow,
Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
So let's get back to your decorated past here in Western North Carolina, and especially the SWANK. I understand in 2017 you were actually second overall in the open division. Is that correct?
I guess so.
Thank
yeah.
you. And so then in 2019 you came in first in the Masters class. Is that correct?
Yeah, I believe that's accurate.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So from the open division to the Masters, what was the transition coming from racing with the young bloods and doing it to more of the senior tour?
Basically, it boiled down to I've gotten second at that race more times than I wish to remember. So I decided to race the 40 plus, the Masters category, because I felt that was appropriate. So, I'm over 40. That just seemed a good thing for me to do.
Great. You don't look a day over 39, by the way.
Thanks.
So,
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Yep. And then in 2020, you were again first, or
I think
second?
in Masters, I do believe I got first last year.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
So you're crushing it in the Masters division.
No, we wouldn't say that.
All right. What are you racing this year?
I do not know yet.
Is it
To be
game time decision?
It's game time decision.
Really?
Yeah.
So if I wanted to show up and race Masters, I could do that.
Absolutely. As long as you're over 40.
Uh,
I mean, you look about 36. So.
Perfect. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to fit that then.
Yeah.
Very good. So when we look at these, you look at folks like Tom Brady, some decorated athletes in other sports, Wayne Gretzky, for example. How do you stay mentally sharp here when it comes to like the Piscanar, and what are you doing every day to be the pinnacle of your sport?
What do I do day to day? I just ride my bike and have fun. It's all supposed to be fun, so I just make sure I go out there and have a good time. Yeah.
Yoga, special diet. What are you doing?
Drink coffee and ride bikes.
That's it.
Well, I mean, I eat.
That's good to know, Wes Dickson. That's good to
Eat,
know.
drink, go to bed,
Okay.
listen to vinyl at night,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So vinyl is one of those things.
Oh yeah, lay on the ground, listen to vinyl records all night long.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's the edge for you.
For me, yeah.
So if you're a budding racer out there, you need a vinyl collection, a place to lay down and listen to said vinyl collection, along with your coffee and you're riding the bike. Speaking of your vinyl collection, Mr. Dickson, what's some of your favorite groups to listen to on that vinyl?
Oh man, that's a tough question.
That's why we're here.
I know the riveting questions. This morning I was listening to the Beastie Boys, and then I was also listening to Al Green, and then I happened to listen to Pat Benatar also.
Really? Love is a Battlefield?
Love is a Battlefield. It's just like a bike race.
Awesome. What's your favorite Al Green song?
Love and Happiness.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. What about, I understand you might be an avid fan of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, one might call me an avid fan, yes.
And what would your favorite album and song be from them?
36 Chambers, favorite album, hands down. Song, probably Cream.
Cream?
Yeah.
Very good. Do you take cream in your coffee?
No, black.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Interesting, folks. So talk about, I've done some quick research on the way here about cross-country cycling, and talk to me about this new segment called Down Country.
Oh, Down Country, it's the best. All those downhills that you just got to pedal the whole time on, that's the best. We have Down Country World Championships, once every 5 years probably. Pop-up event, something fun, but yeah, so instead of the super gnar stuff, it's all the pedally downhills everybody hates. So Dan Ennis, I'm coming for you. We're gonna get you a Down Country World Championship jersey at some point.
Wow, Dan Ennis, you have a bright future ahead of you, it sounds like. Very good. Well, how long have you been hosting or doing the SWANK?
I've been doing the SWANK, I guess actually since the first year. Had it at, was it Kukendall over there on the other side. So yeah, I did that one the first year, and I've been participating in it. We've been a sponsor of it pretty early on. I couldn't even remember. Todd came in and we just hit it off one day, and I was like, yeah, let's do this. And so we've been supporting them for quite some time at that event.
Great. And what's the SWANK mean to you?
It means that I get second place a lot, what it means to me.
Could there be some manipulation, maybe more hammer gel, to get you into first?
Yeah, I've tried rubbing it on my legs. It doesn't really work. They say you're supposed to eat it, but it really makes me cramp up. So I've gone to just water and and pixie sticks.
There it is, folks. The secret sauce to coming second place in the SWANK. Pixie sticks. Very good. Well, what would you have? What does everyone need to be ready for? Hold on. Yeah, we're not quite. What does everyone need to be ready for this weekend? How many riders are coming in, and where do riders come from?
They come all from the southeast. I know there's international riders that do it every year just because of the prestige of this race of the weekend. So we got a lot of folks coming in. I believe it's 200 is the limit for the event, and it always sells out. It's an awesome time. There's a lot of roots and rocks out there, a lot of dumb gravel roads that you got to go up, but you got to get up to get down, right? And so that's the fun of the weekend. But Avery's super good right now. Rode that the other day, and it's running really well. Definitely some rocks and roots in there. And then Bennett Gap, that one's tough. And then the new renovated Black Mountain Trail, so that one's going to be really good. So.
And have you ridden these trails, the newly renovated trail?
A couple times.
So you have a little bit of an inside knowledge, and that's allowed to happen?
Absolutely.
So like playing the Masters course prior to the golf tournament, you get a little feel for the little inside edge, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Very good. Very good. It looks like we maybe have some questions coming in from New York on our board there, and we don't actually. So what would you say to all the racers that are coming in, being that you kind of are owning this race, and to give them a little hope and encouragement about what to expect?
This weekend, it's going to be a little cold at the start, so make sure you got good layers to start, but you're going to warm up pretty quick, so I generally dress a little lighter at the start so I can make sure that I can go as hard as I want on the
Sounds like
climbs.
that's a strategy. If you're a little lighter at the start, you're going to be going faster. Is that correct?
Lighter's faster.
Okay.
Yeah. That is true.
Is that all the encouragement you might have?
Well, I mean, other encouragement would be pedal really hard, don't crash on the downhills, and make sure that you eat and drink. That's all I really got for you. It's not rocket science. It's bike racing.
There you go, folks. It's bike racing at its extreme. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. This is Wes Dickson. I'm Brad Bergman, and we'll look forward to the results of the SWANK in Pisgah Forest. We out. Hey, great job.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great race. It sounds like you really got it locked down. So good job, and hopefully first this year.
Hopefully.
In the Masters. Is there a just for if we interview after the race, is there a division after Masters?
Yeah, just beat Nick Bragg. That's the next division.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty easy though.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. They do like half the race, or?
Yeah, he just quits all the time this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, thanks. I appreciate Brevard Insurance letting us hijack their live show so that we could go from New York. But if you're not familiar, please follow them on Instagram and YouTube. I believe and Facebook. They just dropped some videos about adding and removing vehicles from your policy and what you should do with your tag. Rachel Duffy did a great job with that. So thanks for joining us, Wes.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck this weekend.
All right, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Take care.
Thanks.